George Clooney, a name synonymous with Hollywood's finest, has graced the silver screen in a variety of roles from Ocean's 11 to The Peacemaker. But when it comes to movies, it turns out he has his favorites too. Recently, a Reddit user shared a clip of the actor discussing his favorite films on Letterboxd, which fans described as a joy to watch. The 63-year-old actor revealed his top 4 films, surprising many with his choices. All dating back to the 60s and 70s, these films have stood the test of time in George Clooney's eyes. The actor has an ultimate top 4, and some that make the list may surprise you. Here's what he said are his favorites. 4 favorites with George Clooney, Callum Turner, and Joel Edgerton was my favorite Letterboxd video. Great pics and nice display of film knowledge too. All the President's Men, Alan J. Pakula, 1976. Among them is All the President's Men, a 1976 American biographical political thriller that recounts the Watergate scandal that toppled Richard Nixon's presidency. Directed by Alan J. Pakula and written by William Goldman, the film was based on the 1974 nonfiction book by Carl Bernstein and Bob Woodward, 2 journalists who broke the scandal for The Washington Post. The film starred Robert Redford and Dustin Hoffman as Woodward and Bernstein, respectively. Fail Safe, Sidney Lumet, 1964. Fail Safe, a 1964 Cold War thriller film directed by Sidney Lumet, was inspired by the 1962 novel of the same name by Eugene Burdick and Harvey Wheeler. The gripping narrative revolves around a critical error that sends a group of U.S. bombers to destroy Moscow, with desperate attempts made to prevent a nuclear strike. The film boasts a star-studded cast including Henry Fonda and Dan O'Herlihy, and was later readapted into a televised play featuring George Clooney, Richard Dreyfuss, and Noah Weil, which was broadcast live on CBS. The Godfather, Francis Ford Coppola, 1972. For those unfamiliar, The Godfather is a 1972 American epic crime film directed by Francis Ford Coppola, who co-wrote the screenplay with Mario Puzo. Based on Puzo's best-selling 1969 novel, it's often hailed as one of the greatest and most influential films of all time, particularly within the gangster genre. The movie stars Marlon Brando, Al Pacino, and James Caan, and was the highest-grossing film of 1972. It continues to be adored by fans today. Network, Sidney Lumet, 1976. Network is a 1976 American satirical comedy drama film directed by Sidney Lumet and written by Paddy Chayefsky. The plot centers on life at a fictional television network grappling with low ratings. The film boasts a star-studded cast including Faye Dunaway, William Holden, Peter Finch, Robert Duvall, Wesley Addy, Ned Beatty, and Beatrice Straight. It's often hailed as one of the best films ever made, receiving high praise from critics. The screenplay and performances were particularly lauded for their captivating quality.